Welcome back, true believers. It is Frank Brockart, and I am BrianFBroxton. And today we are trying to finish up the Tokon version, Spider-Man, my particular version of Spider-Man for the Tokon video, Marvel Tokon video game or whatever. So I did my own version, and let's see if we can finish up or get it to a place where we can say, all right, we can add some color to this thing. So let's dive in. And, of course, we got to put on a little mood music so that we can have something to listen to as we draw. So today my energy is a bit low because I was doing this whole month of no sugar. There's some people that kind of fell off. We won't name any names or anything like that, but they know who they are. We won't mention these people. But anywho, but I stuck in. I kept on going. You can definitely feel like that need for something extra, so right now I guess I'm going through withdrawals maybe. But I'm gonna just keep pushing through it, man. I'm gonna push through it, and out at the end I'm gonna feel like a freaking millionaire. Energy's a little down right now. But I shall digress. And usually I have my popcorn as my comfort food. I'm trying to cut down, the whole cholesterol and man, it sucks getting old. But anyway, let's begin. Now, as you can see, I have my blue lines here. I got a good start going on. Let's just minimize that. Throw that in the corner. I may bring up some of my, and I think this Spider-Man looks pretty cool, pretty decent. I kind of did some things where I added like a kind of like a Asian kind of collar here. You can probably see in the details just to kind of set it apart a little bit. The color is going to be more of like a blue, different colored blue like they have in the example, or like closely how they have it with the actual character from the Tokon game. So I kind of continued that on. I just wanted to open up his chest because we always see the web inside of the chest part. So I was like, well, what if we just have like the actual spider within like a blue or something like that. And sure, we could turn the spider black, or we could do several different things with it. So let me see if I could pull up my, throw in a little chill pop. Let's see if I could pull up some of my, I'm although I was late, I'm gonna try to, I don't know, try to end this thing around 7, you know what I'm saying? So, let's see here. Hopefully you guys can hear a little bit. Yeah, I think you can hear it. You can hear a little bit of the music. All right, so, I'm gonna find my, let's see, my little Pinterest, whatever's. All right. So basically, here's my Pinterest page, and I named it Ninja Spider-Man. So we got all these different types. There's so many spider suits. Is crazy. You know what I'm saying? They got all sorts of designs in here. So I kind of mixed and matched what I thought would be kind of cool. I really like this one right here because I like all the, I just don't like the Tony Stark like suit type look yeah, I just want to make his suit more like skin tight, but have all these little intricate little details in it. Um, I created my character here, and then when I saw this one, I was like, oh, that kind of looks close to what I did. But I think what I'm gonna do, there's some shoe designs like this one here that I may want to add to what I have already, or I may just leave it alone. We'll see. We shall see. You know, I may add some little details or whatever. So, but for the most part, you know, looking through all of these, I was like, oh my gosh, Spider-Man suits, all kind of crazy Spider-Man suits. I really like this white one. That was kind of cool. I was like, I could make it white, but you know, Spider-Man would stand out a little too much. So we're gonna keep it red and blue. Red and blue. Maybe a little splash of white here and there, maybe. You know, and we got our Spider-Man here. So yeah. So I may change up his web shooter, because I was trying to look at some different examples. I kind of use this one here. I like his kind of like little web shooters here that's attached to his arm. I may just keep it. I'll just keep it as is. I'll just add my little details to the suit like so, and then we're gonna move forward. Let's see. Let's see. All right. I think what I'm gonna do, I like this little detail to the back of the shoe. And then it kind of comes, I don't know if that's gonna work. I could just keep it black and then, okay. All right, let's dig in. Let's dig in, because I'll be on this thing forever. Let's see. Or I could just do one toe. Let's see. Maybe. I'm trying to figure out a way to do the actual shoe. I do like the barefoot look, the barefoot shoe look. Although some people may dislike it, I kind of like it. You know, it's definitely different from what we're used to. You know, like the regular shoe. But this is something that I haven't seen. I don't know if it's a practical thing. I don't know if it can be done. It could be done, but I don't know. People may hate it, but let's see here. Let's see. Do some kind of thing like this. There. Try not to spend too much time. I was thinking maybe I can just make this black. rock with that. Let's see. I don't know if I should come in here. I guess I could. Let's see. Do the same design on the opposite side. Alright. Traffic is so bad, man. Ugh. We trying to race home. Alright, so we're gonna do it like that. Let's see. Let's see here. Just kind of mixing some things together here. Let me think. Let me think. I'm gonna just keep it as how I have it right now. Let's see. Let's see. Crossing over here. Let's see. Oh, I forgot. Let's see. That is not there any longer. It's just one straight line. Crosses over, then that crosses over here. Like so. All right. I was thinking maybe I should add in another pattern that crosses down here, maybe. Should I? Yeah. All right. Not gonna mess up what I got. I'll just keep it like that. And then that's gonna come. That crosses over this way. And then up. There, and down, and then wraps around. Okay. All right. Let's not complicate things. The wrist things, we'll keep that. Blah blah blah. Okay. I think we are done. Now we can start with some inking. Don't need that. I may just leave it. Let's see. All right, let's get in here and start adding some details. Let's see. Lighten it up, make a new layer. Just trying to clean up the lines a little bit. Alright, zoom out. But anyway, I hope everyone is having a fantastic day so far, even though I am a bit quiet. It's almost like when I'm doing line work, I almost have to like breathe a little softly in order to make sure I don't mess up any of the lines. Like so. Because any shakiness is gonna derail it all. Because you can look at the line work and like see somewhat of a shakiness in it. At least that's what I've noticed. So I slightly hold my breath in. As I make certain strokes. I'll go in a little later and make this a little bit better, but for right now it looks decent. It is decent. And yes, if you are on TikTok, I need a couple of more people to follow me, and then I can start streaming on TikTok. And I may have to get some people at work to, get me. But for all my fans out there who loves watching me draw here, you can look for Frank Brock, and you'll see my artwork there. And hey, just follow me there too, so I can do this thing on TikTok as well. I'm sure I'll get there though. 2 more away. Just 2 more away. From live streaming. All right. Increase my brush size a little bit. Since we're doing these outside lines. guess as I work on this, I may change some things, but we'll see. Oops. I'm about to get some titles, create some titles like Anna Wednesday, Anime Wednesday, or Marvel Monday, which just kind of plays when I come in and do my introduction. Ugh. Now there are some days when I draw like garbage. This may be one of those days. Please forgive me. I have good days and I have bad days. This might be one of those bad days. We'll see. Alright, well, although I'm slow, at least we got like a good outline done. You can kind of see where I'm headed with this thing. There's some good parts of it I like on here. And then there's some parts I kind of don't like. And like I said, it's a work in progress. It may change, we'll see. But as of right now, I kind of like it. I like the spider. I like the little collar part. You know, we may tweak some little details here and there, but let's see. I'm kind of liking it. You know, I may work on the mask a little bit more. But I'm doing some different things with the web head. All right. All right. I think I'm gonna let this go. We got a little bit done today. Not too much. I'm gonna end this thing. We got a little bit done. A little bit more to go. But it's looking good. I think when I start adding in all the details and stuff like that, it'll start looking a little better. Add the color, because the color, that's our playground. That's where we can do some things, you know. So we can play with a dark blue, a light blue, maybe some red, maybe a little white here and there. We don't know. We're going to try some things, you know, add some little details in the mask, you know, to make it stand out a little bit more. But I just want to work on this a little bit. I know I should have gotten more done. Let's see. Ugh, I hate to like leave and there's still more I can do. Anyway, I don't want to jack this up. All right, we're gonna keep it. Ugh, that line looked terrible. All right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna leave it for another time. Maybe it'll be done when the next time you see this. Who knows? But we're gonna stop right there with Spider-Man. You can see some of my references here that I'm, you know, using. You know, it's got a buttload of different types of Spider-Man. You know, this is the one from the Tokon here. A lot of people didn't like the shoes, and so you know, hey, I'm changing things up. The little bracelet, the web shooters and stuff, you know. So, you know, I'm just taking some cues from everything else that was created, you know, for Spider-Man. And, you know, just seeing what I can do with it. So, I wanted to do like a ninja Spider-Man, but you know, they already got that, you know. So yeah, or I wanted to use some aspects, but anyway, we're just gonna keep this thing basic. All right, so my Spider-Man, I'm working on it. It's getting a little bit better. I need to add all the little details. We're at that drawing the line work stage, and every time I look at it, I still want to go in and do some stuff. You know, these are just little pieces of the line work in the clothing. So, oh crap. Okay. All right. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. I keep messing with it. I don't want to keep jacking it up. I'm gonna have to erase anyway. All right. We're gonna save this out. And although this was kind of short and I was kind of late, I just want to thank you guys for checking this thing out, liking the work, you know. Hopefully, I don't know, maybe I can work on some more tonight or something like that. But this is going to be awesome when I'm done. It's kind of like a little passion project. I was like looking at the spider suit and I was like, ugh, yeah, I could probably do a little bit better than what they got. So, and I think this is a little bit better than what they have. So, once we get the color in there, throw it into a background, yeah, I think it's gonna look kind of dope. But anyway, it's about that time. I'm gonna check out because I'm low sugar. I'm feeling kind of zapped out. So, I will catch you all later. Make sure you subscribe. Check out my other videos. Thank you for watching.